Hey guys, what's happening, man? I had to talk about training your staff and truly developing how to train your staff with communication, but also having interpersonal skills, right? Like to me in dentistry, it's great that we know how to do it. A lot of dentists go to CE classes. A lot of dentists train their skill set. They go to seminars. They look at webinars to really become better at communication and interpersonal skills. And I get asked this question a lot, especially when it comes to marketing, and we talk about external marketing a lot and stuff like that. But to me, it's the internal side of it that really matters. Like, we're really skilled. We go to dental school and we get trained and we get skilled and we have all this knowledge, which is amazing, of how to do dentistry. And then we go to more classes, and most of us go to seminars or webinars or learn the business sense of it, or we learn how to communicate. We learn the communication skills, but we fail to really teach or train our staff to be as good, if not better, than us. And I think one of the greatest things I've ever done in dentistry, one of the greatest ventures I've ever taken, is I started investing more money in training my team than even training myself. We have no problem going to CE courses and putting $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, whatever, to get our skills set right. And skills are great. I mean, us having the knowledge or information of how to become a better dentist is amazing. Us how to know how to communicate with patients is amazing. Us know how to create processes and systems is amazing. But if your team is not as skilled and trained as you are, if not better, you're going to miss the boat. It's hard. And we hire in dentistry, we assume they go to school, and we assume they're a hygienist or their assistant or they have managerial training, so we hire those people, but we neglect, if you will, the interpersonal skills, or how they communicate with others. How do they communicate between each other? How do they get along with people? And I think it's so important as a dentist or as a CEO of a business to really have your staff better than you. Because let's be honest, they're going to communicate with the patient as much as you do, if not more. And most patients will actually believe your staff over you. I know it's hard to face. Even when you think about Google reviews, you think about, they never say how great you are as a dentist. Very rarely. They'll say your staff is friendly, the office looks great, the office looks this. Or like I said, the ambiance was awesome. They never say your skill set's amazing or the doctor's so nice. I mean, they do, but not usually. It's always about your staff or they felt warm and welcome. So when you're thinking about the importance of communication between staff and interpersonal skills, that is what's going to separate you. I invested $110,000 literally within a 2-year period of training my staff. Even when I went through ortho training, what I did is I actually had my ortho assistant go through the same exact training. And so I spent another $40,000 on her just to get the same training. You might say, well, why would you do that? Because she will be able to speak the way I speak. She will have as much knowledge in ortho as I do. So we become one. If your staff can communicate like you can communicate, if you can give your staff the knowledge, almost like the knowledge you have, and you can all talk synergistically the same, then the patient's going to be reiterated more about who to trust. And so when you're thinking about making investments, when you're thinking about what you should do to really grow your practice, when you're thinking about ways to improve or get more patients or to increase your marketing or to do XYZ to really increase your profitability, I'm going to tell you, the best money you could spend is training your team. Training your team to the level that you are, if not more. Remember, you can only lead, the law of the lid, John Maxwell says, you can only lead people to the level you are. So if you can raise your level and you can bring them up to the level just below you, think about how great and dynamic your office can be in the service you're implementing with your patients. So don't underestimate the power of communication amongst your team and developing the great interpersonal skills to relate to your patients. The smarter you can make your staff, the more trained you can make your staff, And the more you can be aligned with each other and have the same knowledge, the more patients are going to trust you and you become the best version of yourself. Hope this message helps. We'll see you soon. If you have any questions in this at all, though, I mean, if you're really struggling getting your staff engaged, if you're struggling understanding what levels they need to be, all you have to do is click the link in my bio or DM me or set up a one-on-one call, and I'd be more than happy to show you what I've done, to taking a practice, multiple businesses now on 7 figures, right? Multiple businesses now from 50 employees all the way down to 20 employees. I've actually had the same employees in every business almost every year. I've never fired anybody but one person. I've never had to. They've been with me through the long haul. I've had employees in my dental practice that have been with me for 18 years. If you're struggling in any way, though, creating processes or systems or really understanding how your team needs to be trained, or you don't have the skill set to do it, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help you. I can set up with a one-on-one consultation. I can show you how to crush your dreams. You can email me at the info@thedentistco.com, or you can click the link in my bio, or you can DM me. Hope to hear from you. We'll talk soon. Have a